This video might save your life. A condition most people have never even heard of is quietly triggered by certain products, like supplements, antidepressants, or natural remedies, causing shaking, confusion, and even coma. Today, we expose this silent danger, and reveal how to protect yourself from this dangerous syndrome. Welcome to Levitas. What is serotonin and serotonin syndrome? Serotonin is a powerful neurotransmitter that regulates mood, sleep, digestion, and even pain. It's often called the feel-good chemical, and when balanced, it promotes happiness, emotional stability, and calm. But when there's too much serotonin in the brain and body, especially from combining certain drugs or supplements, it leads to a dangerous condition called serotonin syndrome. This happens when serotonin floods your nervous system, overstimulating receptors and triggering a cascade of toxic symptoms. It can range from mild tremors to life-threatening reactions. This syndrome is serious, underdiagnosed, and more common than most people think. What are the main symptoms? The symptoms of serotonin syndrome can show up within minutes to hours of taking a new medication, increasing a dose, or mixing the wrong supplements. The key is recognizing it early, before it turns into a medical emergency. Mild symptoms often include agitation, anxiety, confusion, and a feeling of being restless or out of control. You may experience tremors, sweating, and shivering, even when you're not cold. As serotonin builds up, muscle twitching or spasms can begin, especially in the legs or face. Moderate to severe cases bring fever, high blood pressure, rapid heart rate, and dilated pupils. You might feel like your heart is racing or pounding in your chest. Other signs include diarrhea, vomiting, headaches, and overactive reflexes. In life-threatening cases, serotonin syndrome can lead to seizures, irregular heartbeat, coma, and even death. The most critical red flags include extremely high body temperature, delirium, or losing consciousness. Because symptoms often mimic anxiety, panic attacks, or even flu, it's commonly misdiagnosed. Knowing these signs can help you, and your loved ones, spot it early and seek immediate help. What supplements cause this syndrome? Natural doesn't always mean safe, especially when it comes to mood-boosting supplements. Many popular products raise serotonin levels, often without people realizing the risk of combining them. One of the most well-known culprits is 5-HTP or 5-hydroxytryptophan. This amino acid converts directly into serotonin in the brain. When combined with other medications or SSRIs, it can overload the system. St. John's wort, a natural herbal antidepressant, is also risky. It affects serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, and it can dangerously amplify the effects of other drugs. SAMe or S-adenosylmethionine is often used for depression and liver support. It can raise serotonin and should never be combined with SSRIs or MAOIs. Tryptophan, found in protein powders and sleep aids, converts into serotonin as well, especially when taken in high doses. Even rhodiola rosea, ginseng, and ashwagandha, while not primary serotonin boosters, may interact with medications that alter neurotransmitters. Stacking multiple supplements, especially from different brands or without medical guidance, is a hidden recipe for serotonin toxicity. Always read ingredient labels, watch for overlap, and be aware that even over-the-counter products can contribute to this dangerous chemical overload. What meds cause this syndrome? Many prescription drugs can cause serotonin syndrome, especially when combined. The most common triggers are antidepressants, particularly SSRIs like fluoxetine, sertraline, or escitalopram. These medications block serotonin reuptake, increasing its presence in the brain. SNRIs, such as venlafaxine and duloxetine, also elevate serotonin and carry a similar risk. MAOIs, though less common today, are extremely potent. Mixing them with other antidepressants or certain foods can cause sudden serotonin spikes. Other culprits include triptans used for migraines, like sumatriptan or rizatriptan, which stimulate serotonin receptors directly. Even common medications like dextromethorphan, found in cough syrups, linezolid, an antibiotic, and tramadol, a pain reliever, can trigger serotonin syndrome when combined with antidepressants. Drugs used for Parkinson's, like levodopa, or anti-nausea medications like ondansetron, may also play a role. The most dangerous cases happen when multiple serotonin-affecting drugs are combined, intentionally or unintentionally. For example, taking Prozac and 5-HTP, or Zoloft with cough syrup, may seem harmless but can result in a life-threatening reaction. Always inform your doctor of every drugs and supplements you take, even the natural ones. How to solve it? If you suspect serotonin syndrome, the first step is to stop all serotonin-related substances immediately and seek emergency care. In moderate to severe cases, treatment may include IV fluids, sedatives, or medications like cyproheptadine, a serotonin-blocking antihistamine. Hospital monitoring is often needed to prevent seizures or heart complications. Early detection is critical. Waiting too long can turn a manageable case into a crisis. Never try to wait it out at home if symptoms escalate. Once stabilized, your doctor can create a safer medication plan and identify which substances caused the overload in the first place. What natural remedies help? After experiencing serotonin syndrome, or if you're at risk, the goal is to balance serotonin naturally, without overstimulating it. One powerful remedy is magnesium, which calms the nervous system and regulates neurotransmitter function. Magnesium glycinate or citrate can ease anxiety and muscle tension without increasing serotonin dangerously. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially from fish oil, modulate serotonin receptor sensitivity rather than increasing serotonin itself. They help with brain function and inflammation in a safe way. Curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, supports mood by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain, without pushing serotonin too high. Adaptogens like ashwagandha and holy basil can reduce cortisol and improve resilience, but should be used cautiously and under supervision if you're taking antidepressants. Breathwork, meditation, and cold exposure also regulate the nervous system, enhancing serotonin balance without triggering excess. Using these natural strategies allows your body to self-regulate, rather than force chemical changes. The key is moderation, consistency, and working with your body's natural rhythms, rather than against them. Healing your gut, improving sleep, and reducing stress all contribute to healthy serotonin levels, safely and sustainably. What foods help? Food is one of the safest and most effective ways to support healthy serotonin production without causing overload. Start with tryptophan-rich foods, like turkey, eggs, cheese, pumpkin seeds, and salmon. Tryptophan is the building block for serotonin, but your body uses it naturally, without spiking levels. Complex carbohydrates like sweet potatoes, organic oats, and quinoa help shuttle tryptophan into the brain by triggering insulin release. Pairing them with protein helps the process. Fermented foods like kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi support the gut microbiome, which is where most serotonin is actually made. Over 90% is produced in the gut. Dark leafy greens, such as spinach and kale, provide folate and magnesium, which are critical for neurotransmitter balance. Dark chocolate, in moderation, contains phenylethylamine, a compound linked to serotonin release, and antioxidants that support brain health. Avoid processed sugar, excessive caffeine, and alcohol, as they cause serotonin rollercoasters and increase anxiety. By prioritizing whole foods, rich in nutrients, fiber, and healthy fats, you support not just serotonin, but your entire nervous system, your mood, and your long-term health. How to combine them for better results? The best way to support serotonin safely is by combining nutrient-rich foods, calming supplements, and lifestyle tools that work synergistically. Start your day with a protein and complex carb breakfast, like eggs with sweet potatoes, to feed serotonin precursors. Add omega-3s, magnesium, and fermented foods to optimize gut-brain health. Practice daily breathwork, sunlight exposure, and regular exercise, which naturally enhance serotonin. Use calming herbs like lemon balm or lavender tea at night. Avoid stacking supplements that push serotonin too high. With the right combination, you can feel more calm, clear, and balanced, without risking serotonin syndrome. In conclusion, serotonin syndrome is a dangerous yet often overlooked condition caused by an excess of serotonin in the brain and body. It can be triggered by common supplements, antidepressants, and even everyday medications. Recognizing the early symptoms like tremors, anxiety, rapid heart rate, or muscle spasms can save lives. The key is balance, using natural remedies, safe foods, and supportive lifestyle habits to regulate serotonin levels without tipping into toxicity. With awareness and the right combinations, you can protect your mental health, improve your mood, and avoid the hidden risks of serotonin overload. Thank you for tuning in to Levitas. Please share today's video with friends and family, comment, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for future videos. Your support is appreciated. It helps us grow and create more content to empower your health. Remain tuned to Levitas for more expert advice on your health and fitness journey. So, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep going.